If I freaking have to. No, just kidding.
It's the Thursday sketch.
Yep. Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday.
There you go.
Got hot girl on my mind.
Have you set yours up already? I don't see you.
Yes. I just clicked it. It looks like it's on my screen. But I don't know. I got it open on my computer and I'm pretty sure it's showing.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see.
There you go. Finally showed up on my
It's
end
there.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see yours also is there. So,
Good.
alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thanks for coming through today. It is another beautiful Thursday, which means it's time for Live with the Hive Thursday edition. Today, we are continuing our December theme, drawing DC characters. I am the real Chinstrap, and with me today is everyone's favorite artist, certainly mine, DGraves. What's up, bro?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm excellent. I'm happy to be here. Excited to be drawing some hot girl today. We're drawing some hot girl.
Yeah. We got hot girl.
Yep.
Every time I say hot girl, I'll be thinking of hot tool.
Right.
At this point, it's
Right.
just stuff, you know? So we're drawing some hot girl.
Yeah.
I do know a little bit about her, but not a lot. So
Right.
do you know a lot of this history stuff, don't you?
I know a couple things.
What you know about her?
Well, she's a character who's pretty cool. She's got these wings. She's got this mace. She flies around and hits people. And actually, there's multiple different hot girls as far as the person underneath the mask.
Right.
There's different ones. I'm drawing... Oh, man. I just forgot her name. I'm drawing the Kendra Saunders.
Oh, nice.
The short hair one, because I didn't feel like doing hair flying out of the mask today. So I just wanted to do the mask. Was the reasoning behind that. But yeah, we're drawing Kendra. She's a pretty cool character. Yeah, she's got, I think that her wings are actually made out of nth metal. I think, which is pretty sweet, pretty dope, pretty strong stuff.
What is that? Do you know what that is?
It's basically just this hardcore metal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't, to be honest, I don't right now remember exactly its origin, where it comes from, but it's one of those things, you know, it's like one of the superior materials in the DC universe, right? And I think that's what actually lets her. That's like a big reason of how she flies. You know, it's not just the physics of the wing; it's the nth metal is part of it, and all that. Oh, there we go. We got photogenic. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And he says, "Yep, the nth metal mace. The mace is also nth metal, and that is what allows her to fly. That's dope." Lillian says, "Lindo."
Now that you mention it, man, before we go any further, just happy birthday to you, man. Today is G Hackler's birthday. Right. The real Chinstrap is another year older. That's
right.
Good job going another year around that sun, baby.
Thanks, man. It was.
You have any plans for your birthday today?
Yep, I'm doing some drawing some hot girl, and relaxing. Pretty much, nice. It's probably just gonna be a relaxing day. I'm gonna try and avoid as much responsibility as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. Nothing too crazy today. Having some fun with it, and we'll see. See where it goes.
Man, I love that, bro.
Yep. Thanks, man. I appreciate you thinking of me.
How old are you now?
29.
Damn, 29, yep. Bro.
Getting up there.
Yeah, right. I'm 38. That's crazy, right?
Damn.
I know. I know. We don't need to say anymore.
Nah, man, you wear 38 well. That's for sure. I wouldn't have guessed it. So.
Thank you. See?
Yeah, for sure.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, you know. Shout out to everybody who's coming through. I see we got some people in there hanging out. Shout outs to you guys. We're doing some Hot Girl. Like I said, this was a request from one of our loyal viewers and fellow artists. So we are taking care of it today. Showing that we do some of these requests when we get them. We do like to. We're here to please. So, photogenic nth metal is Thanagarian. That's where all of the hawks come from. Interesting. Thanagarian. From the planet Thanagar.
That's wild.
That is pretty cool. So all the hawks are from there, huh? That's interesting.
So who was the one that was always reincarnated? It's not this one, right?
I don't believe so.
No.
But I could be I could just not know that. Isaac says the beautiful. She's a nice looking lady.
Thank you.
Kendra Saunders. That's the one I'm drawing at least. I don't know which one you're doing.
I just did the one that looked cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even gonna front and act like I did a bunch of research beforehand. I said, oh, it's Thursday sketch. We're doing Hot Girl. Let me draw something.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure that I had the reference as far as like what the costume looks like and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But outside of that, bro.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And Kai is back, summoned again. Yes, I'm really getting the hang of drawing these pentagonal shapes and getting you in here.
Yes.
Glad to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Doing some hardcore. Yeah, so I was just chilling, like I said, I'm trying to not do anything too crazy today. So I had some time to actually do some sketching beforehand. And got this one started. Wanted to actually draw a figure, which is kind of cool. Like drawing these figures. Got this kind of pose here, doing the mace, doing some wings. I like drawing wings. Wings are pretty cool.
I know, we don't draw wings that often, huh?
Not very much. They can be kind of challenging to draw.
Yeah.
If you've never drawn them before. But you can also kind of flow chart them a little bit. And get the essence of wings.
Right.
Fairly easily once you kind of just understand the basic pattern and how it works. Hello from Mexico. Yo, hola. What up?
Mexico in the house.
Shout outs.
Cool.
Shout outs. I was just drinking some Mexican coffee this morning, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we got the Nespresso. I don't know if you've heard of that. We got the Nespresso, but they have my favorite one. My favorite of the little pods is the Mexico one. So good.
Nice.
So good, bro. It's the best one. Easily the best. But
I'm a kind of freestyle like her costume.
nice. Yeah, she has definitely some different versions I've seen. So I think there's definitely
some room to play around with that.
Yeah, for sure. Photogenic says Shiera Sanders Hall, like Carter Hall, were the ones being reincarnated. Reincarnated, huh? Let me see if I have.
Like Kendrick.
Yup. I'm smudging this pencil all over.
So am I, bro.
It's unfortunate.
I'm just like, dang.
Yeah.
This is getting everywhere.
It's unfortunate. And so I did that, what's it called? A test sketch with some acrylic inks last night. And one thing that Photogenic had actually mentioned to me is how he noticed it doesn't really play well with pencil. And that is definitely, I can confirm that is definitely accurate. Because I had some pencils still on my sketch, you know? Like I did some of the shading in pencil, and then I acrylic inked over it, and whew, man, that was smudging. It was smudging pretty severely. Yeah, pretty severely. So I'm gonna try and avoid that today. Isaac says, Merry Christmas, Isaac. Hope that you're having a fantastic winter so far, fantastic holiday season.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Yep. They were playing Christmas music a few weeks ago at my work. A little early, right? A little early. Yeah. But it's amazing how many people just got so salty, bro. Like so up there, like, why are they playing this? Like, oh, I'm like angry, actually angry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get it, but come on, man. Like, you really gotta get angry about Christmas music? Like, I get it. I don't really listen to Christmas music really myself, but I don't know. It doesn't make me mad.
Angry, huh?
Yeah, like mad. People are like, this just ruined my day.
Oh my gosh. That's wild. I'm not surprised though. Some people really despise anything that's good.
Yeah. Yep, that's just how it goes, bro. But that's okay. I made it through the day. Okay, so, screw those guys. Just kidding.
I'm going to go right into inking because,
yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty close too, so I'm not far behind you. Photogenic says, that's a shame about ink and pencil. I was really going to bust into that this weekend. Well, it's not like horrible. Like, it's not undoable, unusable or whatever. Like mine turned out fine. But I was definitely noticing a bit of smudging, with that, like compared to if I don't know. I'm gonna use acrylic ink on this one also. So I haven't been completely turned off from it or anything.
Now, have you learned anything about the acrylic ink approach? Is it like similar to maybe any other type of ink, or?
Yeah, it is pretty similar. The big difference for it compared to gouache is it doesn't reactivate when you re-go over it. So the layering process here, I'll show you guys on stream for anybody who's curious. I had done this sketch the other night, and then I wanted to try coloring it. So this is what I wound up doing with the acrylic inks. And it's not fully opaque, right? Like if you're using acrylic paint, it is kind of see-through. So you some of these things, like this shadow on a lot of this, I put the shadow down first, and then I would go over it with the color. And like the blue and the black, I have them kind of fading together because it is a little bit transparent. But when it dries, it doesn't reactivate. So you can layer it in a different way compared to the gouache, because gouache is going to reactivate when you go over top of it. And the colors are a lot more vibrant, which is nice. And so certain things like the skin, I had done the skin tone and it was fine, but I wanted to mess with it some more. So I was able to just do another layer on top of it, And like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely, I think, going to be more of a layering process, but different from with gouache. Because with gouache, when I'm layering, I'm thinking about how it's going to work together and how, like, if it does reactivate, how they're going to blend together with the color underneath and that type of thing. But with this, since it is kind of transparent, it will still interact with the colors underneath, but it's not going to blend together. It's just going to be kind of an overall mixture of the colors as far as the the actual, you know, the colors that are on the thing. So
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I want to keep messing with it. You know, it's a little annoying because I've been painting with gouache all year, and I like gouache. But then I did a couple sketches. I did this one. I haven't showed this on stream. I'll show you guys. I did this one, which I actually painted with a paper towel mostly, which was kind of cool. But so I showed this to my son. He's like, "Man, that looks way better than the stuff you normally paint." You know, and I was like, "Damn, bro. You know, I've been practicing with that other stuff all year. You know, it's December. It's been 12 months." And then I did the Cyclops one, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you need to just start using this stuff. You need to just stop using gouache. You need to start using this." And so I was like, "Well, all right, I guess." Freaking awesome. Waste of 12 months.
I wouldn't say a waste.
No, yeah, not a waste, but
What did you learn in that time? You know.
I don't know, man. No, I did. No, it's not a waste because I mean, you know, I was working with color, so it has expanded my color knowledge, you know, and all that. So I definitely wouldn't call it a waste, but I would definitely say that, you know, it's a little annoying that I don't know. It's just annoying, bro. Because like the big thing, you know, like with acrylic paint, is it's kind of a pain when it dries, like on your brushes or on your palette and stuff.
Yeah.
And gouache is not a pain in that same way, and that's one of the big reasons why I've enjoyed gouache. You know, easy cleanup, easy. You know, it's just not a hassle. But then now I'm getting apparently better results with this other medium that is gonna be a freaking hassle, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I've been lazy all year long, and now I'm not gonna get to do it anymore. But it's okay.
Hey, the results are looking good, though.
Well, thanks.
Honestly, truly. I like seeing what you're doing and how you're discovering new stuff.
Thanks, bro. I'm excited to see where it takes me. Photogenic says, it's December. Christmas music is gonna happen. Damn Karens. Yeah, to be fair, it was before Thanksgiving when that incident happened. So, you know, they're not totally in the wrong, I would say. But, you know, at the same time, like, it doesn't have to ruin your day. And then he said, I noticed if I need to use watercolor or ink over Posca as a touch-up, the Posca doesn't really like it. Yeah, doing that kind of stuff on top of acrylic paint is kind of weird. I think if you're going to do, like, on top of acrylic, it needs to be more acrylic. Unless you're using, like, I know you can water your acrylic down, or you can use, like, matte medium to thin it out or whatever, and then you can layer with certain things, but even then it's kind of, because when acrylic dries, it's like a plasticky texture. And so, you know, water-based things can't sink into the paper, which that's the way that they really work best. So it is, whenever you're doing any kind of, you know, mixed media stuff, it's kind of there's an experimenting, figuring out process for sure. Mace, what up, Mace? Yo, glad to see you back. Says, wow, cool, new superhero. Not a new one. This is Hot Girl. This is a new one for me, though. I've actually never drawn Hot Girl before. So.
Right. I feel like I've drawn her, like, I've done a few headshots of her
Right.
when I was trying to learn her and stuff like that, but I'm not going to act like they were good.
I think they were good, bro.
You're kind.
I am, but I wouldn't lie to you.
That's good to know.
Probably wouldn't lie to you.
I like the change. The subtle change. Yeah, probably wouldn't lie. But yeah, so I've drawn, you know, a few headshots of her. The mask, kind of like what you were saying earlier, is definitely it's a learn, you know.
Yeah, the mask. I spent, you know, I was like sketching for a little while, getting the figure all in there and everything. And I hadn't done the face yet because I wanted to get the hard. I'm like, oh yeah, the figure is gonna be the hard part. So I want to get that figured out. And then I took a little break and I came back. I'm like, all right, let's try this head. And I was like, damn, I'm erasing this freaking mask shape more than I was erasing the figure. What's going on here? That's not right. So, but I think it'll work out okay. May says, looks really cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do like this pose. I found a pose is an actual person I used for the pose reference, and then I changed it a little bit. Like they weren't holding a mace, and it's the proportions are a little bit different, made her a little more heroic looking. But yeah, kind of cool. I think it'll work out okay. How's your morning been so far, bro?
Morning's been cool, dude. I can't complain. I was struggling a little bit trying to come up with a decent pose because, I'm drawing with the greatest over there. So I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing or how it was going to work out, but I figured this is simple enough.
Yeah, that looks freaking dope, bro. I love the overlap you have with the wings and the nice, powerful kind of triangle pose.
Yeah.
That definitely is lit, dude.
Thank you.
Photogenic said, the issue I was having with water stuff over Posca is the Posca would activate and then smear and bleed.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
The Posca reactivates?
Because Posca is still just acrylic.
Yeah, but once acrylic dries, that should be it. It should be dry for good.
How long did you let it dry for?
That's a good question. Because acrylic, that's, it was, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that acrylic was invented for painting over, like...
layering and stuff.
Yeah, like they used it for, like, animation for cells. They would paint over the plastic cells, and the acrylic, that's why the acrylic has kind of a plasticky texture. And, when it dries, it shouldn't be coming back. But that's interesting. I haven't really done a whole lot of that as far as working on top of Poscas or on top of acrylic. I did a little bit of back when I was messing around with the airbrush. I would do things like I would do colored pencils over the acrylic, but even then you had to like go over it with a like matte medium or some kind of stuff to get the the texture back for the colored pencils to actually adhere. Yo, what up, James? Thank you. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming through, bro. Glad to see you, man. Shout outs.
Zach over here. Zach Heffel.
Oh, and Zach is back? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he said, yo, I'm back.
Chicka. Guess who's back?
Left.
I ain't even never seen you before. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Zach. You know I love you. That's cool, though. Shout outs to you, James. Appreciate seeing you, man. It's the OG right there. The Oest of G's.
Before, huh?
What's that?
Has he been in the stream before?
I'm not sure. I don't think he's ever chatted before. But he's like, in real life, he's an OG.
Yeah.
The Oest of OGs, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
You know exactly what I'm saying, bro. He's, doing some hawk girl. Hawking all over this page right now.
Hawking all over that thing.
Yeah. I should have drawn a different pose with the mace to really emphasize the hawk and jump into the culture around that word right now. We really could have done more with that, but
missed opportunity.
Yeah, that'll have to be the late night show where we do that pose. Late night pose. Zach asks, what are we drawing? We are drawing a character called Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl. One of the Hawk Girls. The mask has been worn by by many different, I don't know if many different, but several different females. And we are drawing her right now. Oh, girl. I'm drawing the Kendra Saunders version. And D'Anthony is drawing the Sandra Kenders version.
There you go.
You catch that?
I did, bro.
That was pretty slick, I think.
Only you can do that.
That's true. I've never heard anybody else do that, so, you know. Creativity, baby. That's why we're here. Creativity. I'm gonna give her this line. Do I want to give her this line down the middle? I think I do. Got a line in the middle of her head. Okay, I want to do some shiny on her as well. This helmet's gonna be.
Are you gonna color yours?
I would like to, yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really want to mess more with the what's it called, the acrylic ink. So since everything I know is crashing around me, I might as well just go for it, you know. It's all falling apart beneath me.
When it all falls down.
Yes. Oh, now we're freaking talking, bro.
Old school, yay.
Classic. That's a classic. Getting excited now. Now my heart rate's going. Zach says we should draw a Deadpool after, and he subscribed. Yo, thank you for subscribing. Deadpool would be cool.
Yeah.
I haven't drawn Deadpool in a minute, actually.
How long's it been?
How long has it been?
Yeah.
It's been a bit. I don't even know the last Deadpool. I don't think I've drawn Deadpool in this sketchbook. And this sketchbook is pretty much done. Look at this. Look at this thing. Here, hold on. Let me move my camera back.
Yeah, let me see.
Look at that, bro.
Dang.
This thing is done.
What size is that?
7 by 10.
7 by 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not
60
it's not
sheets.
too small.
60 sheets, and I got maybe. Here, look. You can see this is the part that's done. This is how much paper I got left.
That's right,
That's how
bro.
much paper we got left. We've
Keeping
been
that pencil moving.
cranking
man.
it out. The first piece in this was Teen Gohan. Back from the Dragon Ball series. Teen Gohan was the first in this. So from here all the way to today has been this sketchbook. 10/14/2024. That was the start date. Been filling this. It's been less than 2 months. And this is almost full. Zach says, that's a lot. How much did it cost? Full price on this one is $12. But this is the Hobby Lobby brand. I get it at Hobby Lobby, and like almost all the time they have, 40% off sketchbooks or 50% off sketchbooks. So either $12 or maybe $7. But it's also it's mixed media paper. So it's a little thicker. I get this because I like to paint on it, or occasionally use markers and stuff and ink wash and all that. So I get the thicker paper. But yeah, $7, maybe $12, somewhere around there.
How does that work for you? Does it work?
Yeah,
good?
fantastic. I definitely prefer it over watercolor paper.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the watercolor paper that finally started working for me.
Really?
I guess as far as watercolor goes.
Yeah, I mean, the watercolor paper works amazing, but I just prefer the smooth texture.
Yeah.
That's the big thing for me, because I have a... Hold on 1 second here. I have this sketchbook, which is a watercolor paper. Excuse me. It's the Pentalic paper. This is when I first started painting this year, so these are kind of older paintings. Don't judge me too hard. But this paper, is really, really thick.
Oh, look at that Thanos, B.
Oh yeah, Thanos. The Frieza Thanos.
Going out.
This one looks a little too much like Frieza, but yeah, it's okay though. I do like it.
So we got got Meech Mixed It in the house.
Yo.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, Meech. Actually, I think I have a Deadpool in here. Zach said Deadpool. I think I started. Let me see. Oops, hold on one second. My camera's.
While you're looking at that, Zach wants to know when are we going to go live again? Zach, we go live 3 times a week. We go live on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning.
That's right.
Meech said, bonjour, monsieur. And he said that paper thick.
Oh yeah, it's
Double
thick,
C
thick. It's thick,
from
thick.
the
Which is
West Coast.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's great for the paint, but it's got the watercolor paper texture, and
Yeah.
I just don't really like sketching on that texture. Is really it.
Did you get the Arches paper?
Not yet, but I asked for it for Christmas, so.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I was hoping to get someone else to buy it for me because it's a little bit pricey. Shouts to J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? A little bit pricey, but yeah, I was hoping to get someone else to buy it for me.
You know what? Maybe I'll send you some for your born day.
Oh, thanks, man. That'd be sweet of you.
You have to wait for it to get to you since you live way out there.
I'm far away. That's true. I'm far. You don't gotta splurge on me like that, though. Your friendship is the best gift I could ever ask for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You like that?
That was nice. I bet you used that on Mrs. Chinstrap. Is that how you get out?
It's similar. Similar. Friendship isn't the exact word, but it's similar. Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah.
Armalite says, I had to break a lot of arms to get here, and I ain't been seeing no sandwiches lately. Well, you've been going to the wrong house, bro. You've been going to the wrong house if you haven't been seeing no sandwiches. Okay, I think, hold on. I think I need to, can I adjust this? Is this gonna work? I think it's fine, whatever, who cares?
It's Thursday, no pressure.
No pressure, I drew a whole freaking figure. Shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, bro. Zach's taking off. Shout outs to you for coming through, Zach. Hope you have a good rest of your day or evening.
Thank you.
He said he'll be here next time. He
All
says,
right, bro.
The power of friendship. The power. That's right. We going anime in here, baby. Power of friendship. Speaking of power, thank you to everybody who's freaking powerfully slamming that like button. I see those numbers going up. We appreciate it, for real. Shout outs to you. You are the real MVP.
The real.
The real MVP. Not the real chin strap, but you're the real MVP. That's for sure.
So I want to do something. I don't know. I feel like the inside of this is. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, you got it. That's, man, I love how you did the shapes on those wings, bro. For the outside of they almost look like Wolverine claws.
Yeah,
I
bro.
really like that separation you got. They look really metallic. They're looking
Thank you.
they're looking heavy metal, bro.
Thank you.
Heavy metal. Man. Dang, man. It's supposed to be a chill Thursday. What are you doing all that for?
Hey, don't none of it line up. Don't look too close.
I'm sure it's perfectly aligned. It's just where it should be. It looks cool, and that's what matters. Photogenic says, the wings remind me a ton of Archangel. Ooh, yeah, I can see that.
Ooh, I do like that. I do like when the wings are like segmented like
Yeah. That would be a cool character to draw too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for Marvel March.
That'll work.
Maybe, we'll see.
Marvel Mayhem.
Ooh, yeah. The March Marvel Madness.
Yeah.
The marvelous March Marvel Madness. Doing some magnificent, manly drawings. Viper says, yes, Hawk Girl. What up, Viper? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, we doing some Hawk Girl. Hawking all over the paper today. Hawking. This was man, that's never going to get old. I'm pretty sure for the entire stream, that's going to be hilarious.
Especially the way you kept pronouncing them K's, them things was things.
Right?
You said hawk.
Yeah. Yo, Viper Hawk Tua, yes, exactly. We are on the same wavelength, bro. We are exactly on that wavelength. Yeah, this was a request, Hot Girl, request from one of the homies, and so this shows that we don't completely ignore the people who come through and show us that love.
Not
completely. Viper says, "Could you draw Raven?" I can draw Raven.
Oh, that's Chinstrap's.
Speaking up, speaking up. Hold on. I actually got a Raven in this sketchbook that I drew just for you, Viper. Just for you. Hold on, let me find it. I gotta scroll back a little bit here. I've been doing all.
I wants to know, is it bulletproof? Let's find out. You gotta shoot before the answer comes out.
Yeah, right. Now this is just a little sketch I did. It's nothing too crazy, but I did this little sketch page with Raven and a couple little BC boys in there, just for fun, He says, or Zatanna. Yeah, we were actually talking about doing Zatanna the other day. I think we'll probably do her. She's definitely on the short list for December. So.
Isn't her name like Zatanna?
Could be.
Not Zatanna.
All right, yeah, could be.
Zatanna.
I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced out loud.
They got to. That's how you reverse like her magic spell, don't you say? Or you say it like backwards or something like that.
Could be. That could be the case. You might be right on that one. Armalite says that's a cool drawing, G. Thank you. That was I like that one. That was fun. That was a fun one. Viper asks if I sell my art, said you'd buy it. Well, hey, thank you for that. First of all, I'm in the midst of the process of getting a site to sell my originals. I do have a site with a few prints on there, but it's a little out of date. I don't have it in my description or anything at the moment, but I will be adding that in there. If you come back and check the channel in the future, I'll have that. And I am, like I said, I'm working on, because I got a bunch of, I got all these Live with the Hive pieces, and I have, a bunch of 11 by 17s and everything that I am trying to unload, or that are, available. I just have to get the, got to get the administrative part done. That's the problem. I just want to sit around and draw, right? But I got to go and take pictures of all the art and get the website set up, get everything listed, get it. It's just, I just haven't done it yet, but it's on the way. And I really appreciate you asking that. Thank you. Do you get something? Why are you in here looking at me, bro? Go watch the stream. Don't stand in here and look at me. She's in here, standing here. Go turn the stream on. Give me a view.
What's up, Mrs. Chinstrap?
You want to greet the people?
Hi.
Hi. She said hi. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she said hi.
Yeah.
Let's see. Viper says it's with a Z, not a S. The way they write her spells in English is reverse. Oh, so fire would be Arif. That's how the spells are written, and that's how it's spoken. Okay. That's cool. See, I'm not super familiar with the character. I know like what she looks like and everything, but I'm not.
Got that mean ass top hat.
Yeah, she's looking pretty fly. That's for sure.
She's like a showgirl.
Yeah.
Right. And the way she dresses, but like a magician.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, she looks cool. I know. Like we were talking about her the other day, as one of our potential characters, and I was like, man, I need to go listen to a YouTube video about her. Oh, she speaks that way in the animated series? Oh. What series is she in? She's in one of the shows? Which show is she in? I haven't seen that. Or at least I haven't seen her parts in it if I've seen the show.
It's something with the Justice League.
Yeah. Justice League Dark? Oh. I'm gonna watch that. Hold on. Let me find. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, because Photogenic also said watch any of the Justice League animated.
Well, I mean, I've seen some of it, but I don't think I've seen her.
It don't sound like it.
Yeah, apparently I'm just a fraud.
So am I.
Oh, you know. It's okay, we're not drawing anime anymore, so you're in the clear now.
Not really, bro. Like, oh man, I hate that. Like, when you're like, oh yeah, I love comic books, and then someone starts spitting out all these facts, and you're just like, what?
Right.
Who asked you any of these?
It does make you feel a little bit bad, right? But at the same time, it's great to learn about that stuff because, you know, we really do enjoy it, right? And like for me, anytime, like when Photogenic told us about Citizen Steel, you know, I went and looked him up and everything, and I was like, oh, yo, this dude is pretty cool. Like, this dude's pretty cool, you know? It, like, opened my eyes to something that I hadn't been exposed to before.
Come to find out.
Right? And so it's, you know, it can damage the ego a little bit sometimes when, you know, you're in the parts of, when you're in the presence of, you know, whatever, and they kind of take away all your cred. But ultimately, it's good. You know?
I just be like, yo, why are you being so aggressive right now?
He's like, I don't like it. Don't do that to me.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
What is this? All this passive aggressive.
That's funny. Yeah, we get that from Photogenic a lot. That's for sure. Extremely passive aggressive.
He's always coming with that thuggish, ruggish.
Yeah.
Like, chill,
Yeah.
chill.
Yo. Thuggish, ruggish, bro.
That thuggish, ruggish, fam.
Yeah. Yeah, thug is definitely one of the first words that comes to mind when I think of Photogenic, for sure. One of the first. Armalite says, must not kick. Bro, she got that nth metal, bro. She gonna be fighting back. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Hello, Isaac. What up, Isaac? Coming over here. Did you migrate over? Yeah, you did. You checked my description, huh? Thank you. For that, anybody on the Chinstrap channel, I got, in the description, I got the links to my other socials, but also the guy I'm drawing with, DGraves. He's also streaming right now, so you can see his art. Just don't leave me once you see his art. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave me. I know, you know, I know what his art looks like. I know it's amazing. So check him out, but don't completely abandon me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Please.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I had to really had to consider whether or not I wanted to have the link in my description, you know, because I was like, wow, they're not gonna come back, bro. They're gonna hit unsubscribe, and that's it. I'm never gonna see him again. But
not even, bro.
Let's see.
Thank you, Isaac, for stopping by, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Viper, John Constantine is also in Justice League Dark. There's
Yes,
Batman, Deadman, Etrigan, the Demon. Oh, that's sick. I feel like, I don't know. I must not have seen that, but I don't know how. I'm just embarrassed now. Says, did you know that Hawkgirl's mace repels magic? That's dope. I don't know if I knew that.
That magic could get you messed up. That's why Superman can't really fool with Zatanna like that, because she be getting up in his ass.
Really? Really?
Yeah, magic is bad for him, just like kryptonite.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, bro.
So Doctor Strange beats Superman? That's canon?
Yeah, Doctor Strange being Marvel, Superman being DC.
I know, but what I'm saying is in the crossover, in the What If series, he's taking him out.
He's taking him out.
That's pretty cool.
He's gonna have to like blast him with them laser that that heat vision.
But then, you know, he'll do the golden circle, right? He's gonna do the circle and just portal it right behind him or something.
That's assuming he can do it fast enough.
Ooh, good point. That's a good point. He's got the time stone though, so is time even a factor?
He got to use it. You know how long it takes him to.
Yeah, right. He's got to cross his arms. He's got to do that.
He got to do all that stuff just to open that, John. We're talking Superman here, bro.
Yeah, you're valid. You're valid.
You feel me?
You're right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that you got strong feelings about Superman. I didn't mean anything by it.
I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying, like, let's be
Aren't
real
you
about
tatted up with the S?
True, but I wouldn't say
that sounds like pretty
I'm
strong feelings to me.
I just liked it. I was gonna be I got the tattoo when my first kid was born because I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna be for my son. But I wouldn't say that Superman can't catch them ants.
Sure.
But Superman is also faster than a speeding bullet. Is Doctor Strange?
Right. Probably not.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's valid. You're definitely valid, bro. I didn't mean anything by it.
You meant a lot by it. I heard the tone.
I like I'm not a Superman hater. Where's my ruler? I know there's people who are like just hate Superman, you know? They're like, this character sucks. He's freaking, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I think that's a little weird if you hate Superman. Like how do you hate Superman, you know? He stands for whatever. He's all I don't know, man.
True justice in the American way.
Yeah, for real. Like, how are you gonna just hate this dude? He's a little farm boy trying to do the right thing. Right, 1 second, I'm trying to find my ruler. I'm sorry, I know I'm off camera. Ugh. Who stole my ruler? I can't draw a straight line. Where's my ruler? Oh boy. Alright, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna just have her mace, it's gonna have some wraps on it so it doesn't have to be straight. It just has to be roughly straight. And then, you know, it's gonna have like some kind of wraps on it, so nobody will know if it's a little bit crooked. Creativity, baby. We being creative today. No one's gonna know.
Birthday.
Yeah.
For the chance. Born day.
Yeah, pretty crazy, man. 29. Pretty crazy. It's been a long 29 years, that's for sure. That's for sure. Viper says Zatanna. How do you pronounce it?
Zatanna.
Zatanna. Okay. So Zatanna can also use stored magic, like she does in Justice League Dark when her voice was taken away. Oh, so it's like she does is that another thing with the metal, the nth metal? They like absorbs the magic and then can store it. Photogenic Superman isn't weaker against magic than a normal person, so it's not the same effect as kryptonite, but he doesn't have any kind of special defense against magic. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Viper, although if Superman versus the Scarlet Witch from the NKU, Scarlet Witch would KO Superman from existence without even breaking a sweat.
I mean, Scarlet Witch, though, she, like, reality. She can do whatever, bro.
She can do whatever. But also, it kind of depends on who's writing her, right? Like, I feel like in some stories, Scarlet Witch is just like, you know, it's like that. She can just, whatever she wants, you know, she just thinks about it and it's gone, you know. Oh, God. My iPad just fell. Half the mutants are gone, you know, or however many, right? It's just a thought, just a wave of her finger. But then in other stuff, it's like, what story was it? I was listening to some story. I think it was the zombie one, the Blade versus everybody or whatever. And there were these like portals, you know, with zombies coming through and stuff. And they're like, yo, can you take care of these? And she's like, nope, I can't. You know, and it's just like, all right, why not? Like, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. If she's at at her max power, yeah, she's pretty much untouchable, right?
I would think so. But you're right, though. I guess it depends on who's writing it. How much she's like a MacGuffin, you know.
Yeah.
When they need her to do something, she'll do it.
Yeah. Freaking writers. God. That's why we need more artists. Come on now. Artists versus writers. Who's more important? I'm just kidding. We're not getting into that conversation. Where's my
I don't even think that's really a good argument because, come on, you need one. You need both of them.
Yeah, you need both of them. But, you know.
Yeah.
What's more important to you? The story or the art? Can you okay, let me rephrase that. Can you sit through a bad story if the art is amazing? Versus, can you sit through an amazing story if the art is trash?
Yeah. The art can't be trash.
Right? I mean, I don't really have like a strong opinion about this necessarily, but I do think that if the art's trash, I'm not going to be sitting through it.
Right. So. You're not really. I wouldn't read the story over looking at the pictures.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh man, dude, this person does not understand that the thigh bone connects to the freaking hip bone, you know, but wow, this dialogue is amazing. You know, I mean, that's just me, though. Viper says Zatanna can use her magic without an incantation by imbuing it with the magic for her to later reabsorb if she isn't able to verbally speak the incantation. Yo, that's sick. I think I was just buffering for a second, but I'm back. It says watch Justice League Dark, you'll see what I mean. All right, I'm gonna watch that. I wrote it down. Is that on any of the streaming services? Can I find it on YouTube?
Comments right here. Armalite wants to know how much is Hot Girl worth, or maybe Zatanna. How much is she worth bounty wise? Photogenic says another cool DC character to do is Blue Devil. We got to look into him. And Armalite says he's asking for a friend about the bounty. And then Photogenic says writers, the ultimate plot armor. Facts. They're both needed, Armalite says. Photogenic also says story versus art, both done wrong can make you walk away, whereas one great can make you watch it and revisit it for either reason. So that's true.
Yep, I agree.
Agreed.
But I will say, in the extremes, if one is extremely bad and one is extremely good, I'm not going to read an extremely good story with extremely bad art.
Right.
But that's just me personally.
But you know what's a trip though? Sometimes the art is misleading. Like you'll see a dope ass cover, and then the internal art is trash.
Yeah.
It's not even the same style. That's why I'm like, man. Sometimes I hate when the artist isn't the cover artist.
Yeah. That's facts.
You know what I mean?
They just straight up catfish
nice cover art, and you're like, oh, Jim Lee did this, and then you look inside, and that's all like golden age.
Right? Yeah.
What the hell this is?
Who drew this?
Exactly, bro.
I got some comments on my channel. I'm sorry I don't speak your language. If you speak mine and you understand me, I'm sorry I don't know what you're typing. But thank you for coming here and typing in my chat. I love you. Piper said he's gonna check, and he found a website. If you can't post a link, don't stress about it. I saw you post that and then you didn't post another message. Don't stress. If you were able to find it that quickly, then I should be able to find it too. And thank you for checking. I do want to watch it. I really need to kind of rotate my paper. I'm seeing a little problem with my wings here. But I don't really know if I have time to fix it, so. Does it look, well, no, it's not, I don't think I can black it out. I'm gonna fix it. It's just the lengths of them are not, it's just not right. I think these need to be a little bit longer. I'm taking forever to ink this. Just having so much fun chatting with everybody. Thanks,
it looks really good, man. You're outdoing yourself.
Thank you.
Every stream, we see a new version of you, and I love it.
Thanks, man. I'm trying real hard. Working hard. Okay, I do have to rotate my paper a little bit, though. I'm sorry if that bothers anybody. You're gonna have to deal with it. Toughen up. No, I think it's okay to rotate your paper. When it really bothers me is when it's like time lapses. You know, if it's super sped up and the paper is just like it is kind of like, oh my god, bro, please. That's a problem I have with my the video for that Pokemon commission I did, the Hulk Hogan Snorlax and whatever the other two. I was rotating the paper because, you know, it was a commission. I wanted it to be good, obviously. But the time lapse is it's a little bit jarring.
Yeah.
That's one reason I haven't posted it yet. I need to post it still. If you're here, shout out to Alex. I mean, shout out to him either way. But if you're here, bro, I'm gonna post the video. I know he was telling me, he's like, make sure you record it, bro. I want to see, you know, record everything, record the process. I want to see it. And all that, and it's been done for a little while now, and I haven't posted it yet. But it's not due to me not wanting to, or me not going to post it. I just haven't yet. I've been busy trying to keep up with DGraves.
Lies and deception.
It's hard, bro. It's hard work, man. I gotta wake up early. I gotta research what we're drawing. I gotta figure out a good idea. I gotta do 10 thumbnails. Just to try and keep up with you, bro. And then you just wake up, you roll out of bed, and just start sketching. And then, you know, you do something like that. And it's like, bruh. Give me a chance. Come on now. Give me a chance out here. Not easy. Drawing with DGraves. Chicka DGraves.
Bro, so I'm trying to get better at like placing the shadows and to some degree and stuff, right?
Okay.
But sometimes, like, sometimes on paper it looks like, damn, why would you do that? But then when I look at the camera, it looks good. So, God, how do I'm trying to explain it. So, you know how you watch, like, David Finch and all that, right?
Right.
And when he starts placing his deep shadows, it just looks so clean. It just looks so comic illustrated and stuff.
Right.
But I wonder what the paper looks like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's making sense. Like, I know what I want to say, but I don't feel like it's coming out. It's not coming out the way I envisioned it.
Maybe Photogenic says he's got to go for work, but he's going to leave the streams running, but won't cross them. Thank you. Never cross the streams. Thank you for that. I appreciate your love and support, bro.
Thank you.
I think, is it just that, like, you're looking at the shape up close versus looking at the overall thing? Is that maybe what it is, or no?
I don't know. I can't really say.
Because I know for me, drawing, like when we're drawing on stream or if I'm recording what I'm doing, it definitely helps me actually like fix things or notice mistakes sooner. Because you know, a lot of times when you're drawing, you know, you're like, your eye is like right up against the paper, you know, and you're trying to get it all whatever. You get lost in the sauce. But then seeing the zoomed out version definitely, I don't know, helps me for sure. So maybe it's something similar with the shadows for you. I don't know.
Maybe. I'll have to look into it.
Quick little hand, drawing a hand on stream. Been really risking it. We've been drawing poses, drawing hands. We're risking it today. Need to go back to headshots. This stuff is too stressful. Feeling my chest tightening up. I'm just kidding. I'm having a great time. I hope the viewers are also enjoying it. Shout outs again to everybody. If you're chatting or if you're just lurking, we love you. We're grateful for you spending a little bit of time with us here today on this beautiful Thursday. No Night Ninja today though. What's up with and my birthday?
Birthday, man. Everybody who's viewing, drop a happy birthday in the chat for Mr. Chin Strap.
Thank you.
Helps him be a little happier on his birthday. You know he loves the attention.
I do. That's why I'm here, baby. That is exactly why we're streaming. Attention, external validation, all that stuff. That's what we're here for. No Night Ninja though, bro. I was talking to Night Ninja earlier today. He sent me a happy birthday drawing.
Did you see? Yeah, I was gonna ask. So that was the surprise he had that I didn't want to ruin.
Oh, really? You knew about that?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was really excited. He showed it to me the other day.
Dang. He's been keeping that under wraps, huh? That's dope.
Yeah, man. Me too. I have to keep that on lock.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, man, I can't ruin the surprise for my guy over there.
That's crazy. I never would have thought you were trustworthy like that, so that's good to know.
Come to
No, I'm
find out.
I'm just playing.
Come to find out.
No, that was a really cool drawing for anybody in the chat. He one of our viewers, one of the homies, Night Ninja, drew me a Batman for my birthday today. Batman's my favorite superhero, and he drew me a dope Batman too. It looked great.
He drew me a Spawn.
Yeah, that Spawn was pretty lit too.
Yeah.
Almost as good as the Batman.
Almost.
Yeah. You can tell who his favorite is.
Mine, because I got mine first.
Ah, yeah, I guess. Well, you were born before me, so you had a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
Got a couple years on me. Couple years on me. I got another chat in my chat. I need to learn your language. I'm sorry. You understand me. I can't. I don't know what it says. And YouTube doesn't have like a convenient translate. Yeah, and I can't even like. Oh wait, I can select it. But my desk is a mess. It's kind of a pain for me to do all that and run it through a translator. But thank you. If you said something nice, which I'm sure you did. You seem like a nice person. Thank you. I gotta learn some more languages though. Because that's happened a few times where we'll get a comment and I can't read it. And I feel so bad.
We're reaching all over the world, man.
That's right.
Top flight.
Yep.
Illustrators of the world.
It's crazy, man.
Of the world, Chin Strap.
The world. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Can't say I'm surprised. I knew drawing with you I was gonna be getting those good opportunities.
You're welcome.
So thanks for carrying me, putting me on your back, taking me with you.
Someone had to.
For real, bro. It was looking real bad there for a little bit. It was looking dangerous for the old chin strap. And the likes also, again, thank you guys. I see the like number going up and up, going through the roof, busting out through the ceiling. Thank you guys for real.
I should do like Jim Lee and just leave the eraser shreddings.
Right? Oh, I do love that, bro. I do love that. It's a good way to, you know, I mean, you got to face your fears. You know, if you, like, if that stuff really bothers you, I mean, you got to just work through it, you know. So you could be doing our viewers a favor, really, by doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I know you. I know you freaking do, bro. That's why I love you so much. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? I got that shiny. Do I want the black to be? Let's see. What'd you do for yours? You got a little bit of an edge on the black part of her mask.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that too. I was gonna just black out the whole thing just now, but I like what you did. That does look good. I'll try it.
You're trying to wing it a little bit, you know?
I'm trying. Oh.
You see? Yeah, you see that?
That was good. That was good. No, though. I'm actually just gonna copy you.
Whatever's clever.
I'm not gonna wing it. I'm gonna copy you. So, but in my own way.
I'm gonna try. See if I can use some Copics.
Ooh, nice.
And most of these things be like fucking dry.
Right.
It's kind of irritating.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I switched over to painting, bro. Markers are. There's a lot of great stuff about markers. The convenience, the vibrant colors, you know, when you put something down, you know what color it's gonna be. There's a lot of great things about them, but they got some pretty big drawbacks too.
Yeah.
You gotta own the color that you want, first of all. So it's there's the investment financially. They dry out, and if you're drawing like, especially like if you're drawing as much as DGraves, you know, they're gonna be drying out fairly quickly, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and then that's another however much a pop to get a replacement.
It's an expense, man.
It's
Not
an
gonna
expense.
lie.
But, you know, like I said, they do have a lot of really good things about them, so I get it. But for me, painting has been, I don't know, man. I mean, I always wanted to paint anyway, so. But I started out with markers. Markers was how I learned coloring, really. My first foray, you could say, out of the world of black and gray. But I like painting. Photogenic Translated says, I know how to draw her costume. Oh, she's got a cool costume. Her mask is kind of hard to draw. At least it was a bit of a challenge for me to get the old shapes looking nice and shapy. Slapping some ink down. Slapping it. Yours is looking incredible, man, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very well done. Frustratingly so. You know. But you already know that. You already know how I feel about you.
I do.
Freaking jerk. Sorry, I'm kind of focused. Sorry guys, hold on. The witty banter will be back momentarily. Just give me a second here. Alright. Alright, we back. We back. Chicka chicka, guess who's back?
I was just gone.
Will the real chin strap please stand up? Will the real chin strap please stand up? Please stand up.
I'm gonna just do like the simple shadows.
Okay.
Don't sound disappointed.
No, I'm excited, bro. That gives me a chance to do something complicated. No, just kidding. I'm not doing anything complicated. I really do want to put some color on this, though, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I know you gotta go a little bit early.
Yeah, just
but
a little bit.
But I could always stay on without you.
But do you want to, though?
Yes.
You're just loyal.
No, I'm just power hungry and, you know, not power hungry. I want you know, I'm just tired of getting shown up every single stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if there's no one there to compare me to, then, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I stand a better chance of, you know, I don't know. I was trying to think of a good analogy, but I couldn't come up with a good one. I struggled. See, this is what happens when I'm freaking out here with DGraves.
And then you want to go by yourself.
All right, that's a valid point. Well, that's a valid point. I do want to color it though. I'm so, you know, I know I was complaining earlier about the success I had with the acrylic inks compared to my gouache, but I am excited really to experiment with it some more and figure out some more stuff. So it's, you know. Yo, Agency Gammas, what up?
Yo.
Welcome back.
What's up, man? Agency Games?
Or games? Oh my god. I said sorry. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Sorry, I wasn't reading it in English. That was the problem. Agency Games. Wow. Incredible. What up, what up? Let's see. Some of my shadows in here. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, goodness. My phone keeps popping up with here. This time you named your name how it's spelled now. What did I miss? Oh, not a whole lot. We've just been sketching some hawk girl. Sketching some, yep. We sketching it today. A new character for the two of us to draw. And it's been going pretty well so far. I don't even have the shading on her top figured out. Oh my goodness. I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. Okay. Then let's do, we're winging this shadow over here. Just trying to give it a little bit of a kind of metal look. Did you see that new David Finch stream?
I was watching it. So I had watched it when it was like on live, and then I dropped out so I can come back. I haven't watched it to like completion where I just sat down and watched the full thing, but I've skimmed through it. I like the character that they drew, the pose.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay too much attention to it though.
Right. They did some good metal though in that. Some good.
Yeah, I saw.
'Cause, I mean, he's a reflective character, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually watch it.
Yeah, it definitely looks good.
If I can learn something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. User. Okay, I guess I should get a micron out for these fingers. See if I can just get a little shiny. I think I want
shine a poof.
Yep. Something like that. These little lines like that really can help making stuff look shiny. You want the big blobbies, but you also want the little fine lines too. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a little right here. If I get a little, he did a little. Bart Sears did a quick little demonstration on how he thinks about shiny stuff too, on that, which was cool.
What did you say?
He said it's kind of like, well, he showed it on a ball. He showed how he thinks about it. Here, I'll show you guys. Which is a good way. It's the same concept, you know, that I think about when I do it, but the way he showed it, the way he described it, really made a lot of sense. So if you're doing a ball, normally you would have your like core shadow. You'd have your shadow on this side, right? And then like it would be a little bit stronger in the middle, you know, and you could have a little bit of balanced light or a little reflected light kind of on the bottom down here. Okay, here's a cast shadow. So this is the shadow on the table that it's sitting on. So this would be like how you would do a normal, kind of like a more matte material. And then for something metal, you would have in the same area where your shadow would be, you would have it not going exactly perfectly across. You know, you could have a little bit of a wave in it. And something like this right here, you would have like a thicker line. And then you could have like a bit of a thinner line too. And because the thing with doing metal is it's going to be reflected. It's reflecting what's in the area, you know, and then you could have like something else along the edge. Something kind of like this. This is a real quick example, but and here's a shadow again on the table. But you can see just with that, you know, it looks shinier. Like this looks more like a shiny ball than this, right? And you could have your different tones, you know, if you were going in there, something like you could still have kind of a shadow in the middle area, you know, just keep it nice. For metal, for sure, you want to have a nice white kind of rim around the edge. That's a big thing, a big major key to success. But basically you can emphasize where the core shadow would be and make it not a perfectly, you know, not a perfect straight across rendition of where it would be, something a little bit kind of wavy or whatever, you know, because that's, and then I like to put different, I don't think he had these in his example, but I like to have different things like this in the, like in the brighter area, because that again just kind of, it's kind of like it's reflecting things, and I like adding in little little lines like these guys to kind of just, again, I don't know, it just adds a little something to it that I think is nice. So you can see like here on this part right here, I've got this shadow right here, you know, and if you were shading a cylinder, that's where the shadow would be on one side of the cylinder. Okay. But I got it kind of wavy, I got it thick, I got it thin, I got a couple other random lines in here. And on all the shiny stuff, I rarely will ever go to the edge with the shadows. You want to have that clean, bright kind of edge on the end of it. But that's how I think about it. Animes edits. My someone from Brazil is in arts. Yo, that's dope. Shout outs to Brazil.
Shout out to Brazil. Thank you for stopping by. Agency Games says, I'll send you a drawing that he's drawn. Okay, perfect.
Do it.
Also, he was playing Minecraft hardcore mode, and he had a close encounter with the warden.
Ooh, bro, you gotta be careful with the warden, dude. Especially in hardcore mode, man. You gotta, that's scary.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Close encounter, though.
Yeah. Were you like mining or something? And then I know you gotta activate the things, the little sensors, they sense your sound. You gotta activate them like what, 3 times or whatever, I think, before he gets summoned. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful making that noise. We've killed the warden a few times. He's not really a mob that is like meant to be killed, but you can kill him. You can cheese him a little bit. Hit him with that cheese.
Hit him with the ha.
Yeah, hawk that cheese all over him. And okay, that one didn't work. God. But yeah, because he's got, you know, because in the what's it called, the ancient city, right? I think is what it's called. There's the you know, there's some good loot in there. But you got to be careful not to activate the traps. So you can go through and like put wool down on the ground so you don't make noise as you're going around and exploring, trying to get the chests and everything without him finding you, him discovering you and taking you out, because he does mad damage. Even if you got, it doesn't really matter what kind of armor you got on, he's gonna take you out pretty easily. Unless you're cheesing him, which, you know, you can like get down in a mine, right? Kind of close to him and set a bed down so you can keep respawning. You gotta have it kind of far away because he has a pretty big AoE attack. But you get a little bed so you can just keep respawning in and get a nice little window, you know, and pop him with arrows, or just keep running in and hitting him and dying and respawning at the bed close by and keep going for him. Yeah, you can. That's about the only chance you have of taking that guy out. So yeah, in hardcore mode, you're definitely not doing that. Hardcore mode is scary stuff. Night Ninja, what up, Night Ninja? Thank you for the birthday wishes and the birthday Batman.
Night Ninja in the
We were
house.
just talking about you. We were just talking behind your back about you. Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for stopping by, Night Ninja.
Always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure, matey. I didn't draw her little pouch over here. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Oh, you can tell I'm slacking. It's this old age. my old age. Excuse me. Take a quick sip. We got cherry Pepsi today. No Dr. Pepper.
Now you just said, what were you guys saying about me? We were just saying we haven't saw you. We didn't see you in the stream.
Yeah. We missed you. And now we're glad you're here. So this, since her pants, you know, are like kind of latexy, right? They are shiny, but they're not as shiny as like a chrome or a metal. So they're not as shiny as her gauntlets, her glove, or her helmet up here. So for them, I'm gonna have the highlight in the middle, but the shadow can go all the way to the edge. So it'll still look shiny, but not like she's walking around with metal pants on. Because that would be weird. And what the plan is to do is I'm gonna have these big shadow shapes with the black, and then I'm gonna do kind of some color as a excuse me, as a little buffer in between the black and the highlight. Those green pants. She got green pants on. Do you own any green pants, bro?
I do not. Oh, actually, no, I don't.
Ah, man. That's too bad.
I wasn't going to say that. Thank you. Thank you.
What was that? What? I didn't catch the whole...
My wife said happy birthday.
Oh. You weren't going to say that, though. Wow. I'm glad your wife cares.
No, because you asked about the green pants, and I thought about it, and I have, because I had started playing golf, so I have like some green joggers, and she tried to call me out on it, and I was like, well, I wasn't going to say that.
Right, yeah.
You could put me on blast.
Didn't want that out there. Yeah.
No.
I got green. Yeah.
Dry ass market.
I got some green pants. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
No, there's not.
Green's actually my favorite color.
Is it?
Yeah. It do be. Trying to get to that money. Give me that green, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
Give me that money. No, green's always been my favorite color. I know it's not one of the most popular favorite colors, which I don't know why. It's a great color. But yeah, I like green.
I like this dry effect that it's getting, but I hate the fact that it's dry. You understand?
It's not what you want.
It's not what I want to happen. I just want it to work the way I want it to work.
Yeah, that's annoying. Gotta go drop a quick $300 and get a new set.
Sure. The sad thing is, like, that's low-key how much they be costing.
I know, right?
It's ridiculous.
But, you know, in Copic's defense, they are the best that I've ever used, for sure.
Not when they're drying out like this.
Yeah, that's true. When they're fresh, the brushes are nice, the colors are nice. They are nice markers, so, you know, I'm not totally dogging them. But they do be expensive.
All right, this is where I'm at with this.
Dude, that looks so good, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
So incredible, as always.
I think I'm because I want, you know, her straps are black, so.
They are? What is those things? Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about her belt. Nine said it's funny how Hawkwoman just keep reborn in every life. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that came up earlier too.
Reincarnation.
Yep. I wonder if they were stargazing though. You know, I don't know.
Good question. I don't know.
We'll have to ask him. Excuse me, Miss Hot Girl. Were you reincarnated and stargazing? And whatever else? Okay, I want to kind of figure this out real quick. Something like that. Do I really want to? I don't know how much black I want to have on this. Probably some, I guess, since I got so much on her pants. I should maybe have more on her pants though, really. I feel like all this should be... I'm just throwing it in there. I'm not even testing it out. Slapping the ink down. Slapping it down. And is the thing on her belt the shape of a hawk, actually?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was just a reflection. Mine's going to be very implied. I'm not drawing all that out right now.
So I ain't doing it.
Nah. It took long enough to get to this point. And agency is back. Said you were getting cookies. Oh, that sounds fantastic. What kind of cookies? Oatmeal raisin? We got any oatmeal raisin fans in the chat?
Yeah, oatmeal raisin is solid.
Yeah, I mess with oatmeal raisin. Mess with that. I like that. Do I want the black to go across the yellow part too? Or should I just do that with... It's more of a cloth, I guess, looks like, in most of these references I'm seeing. I sketched it in with the pencil, but maybe it should be... maybe I should just do it with the color. Maybe. Don't know. I don't know.
I don't want this to come out too dark.
Agency says, imagine a kid saying to a Hawkwoman cosplay, how is being reborn like? And the cosplayer's like, it's great.
Like what?
They're like, son, we need to have a talk. None of this is real, buddy. Okay, I think I want, yeah, we'll just have it. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Thanks. Okay. I guess I need to have some of this because her wings are metal too. The top part's real shiny. I need to put some shine in that. So again, we're just going up against the edge and kind of putting some lines in roughly where the shadows would actually be, but we're not keeping them like, see, they're kind of wavy and kind of a little all over the place. Some thicker ones, some thinner ones. All that stuff. The top ones are kind of metal too, huh? Maybe I should have...
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, that's fine.
But you can do them however you want. It's your drawing, bro.
I want them to be dope.
They're already dope because you're drawing them. See that?
Thanks, man. You're just saying that because it's my birthday.
True.
No, I'm just kidding. Nine says, Channel, you getting anything for your birthday? I already did. I got this incredible Batman drawing earlier. Made my day.
Yeah. It's so dope, bro.
Yep.
I'm telling you, when he showed me that, I was like, oh, that's sick.
Right?
How is he going to get it to us?
Right. I don't know. I like the picture already. I saved it. I downloaded the picture. It says, you sure you're a dad? Because literally every dad I've seen sneezes loudly. Well, I mean, I didn't want to, fully do it on stream and, ruin everybody's time. Armalite says, looking good, y'all. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. I'm about to finish with mine because I gotta head out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it right here on her wing.
Gonna hawk a quick one on that wing.
Yep.
Quick little hawk.
Boom. Look at that, you guys. Hopefully that looks cool if it's
Dang,
translated.
bro. Oh my god. I hate when you do stuff so good like that. It really bothers me, man. It's just like, why would you do that? Come on.
I love the honesty.
Yeah. Gotta let you know. Do I want to do...
All right. So, unfortunately, I feel like if I drop out, it'll probably... I don't know if it'll end the stream. Well,
yeah, it'll end it on your channel. I probably will stay up on my channel for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Just because I want to get a little bit more done on this.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Night Ninja, we've been leaning into that all day, bro. All day. We've been hawking all over the paper.
And
For
thank
real.
you, Armalite. He says those wings are dope.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you,
real. The
Armalite.
wings are insane. Insane.
Thank you. All right, you guys, be blessed. I'll be seeing y'all next week on Monday when we do our next live stream.
For sure. Have a good day,
Have
bro.
a good weekend, D.
Yep.
Happy birthday again, bro. I'll talk
Thanks.
to you later.
Later.
All right, kid. Peace.
Deuce. Okay, so I'm going to stay here on the Chinstrap channel for a little bit, guys. If anybody migrates over here or anybody wants to hang out still, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I have a little bit of time left. He had to take off a little earlier than normal today, but I'm probably not gonna be able to color this. But I do want to at least finish inking it, or at least get the inking a little closer to being done. I can finish inking. I really just gotta do these wings, gotta give them a little bit of a shiny. Maybe I can slap a little bit of color on here, we'll see. It should be pretty easy to do the colors, because like really this is pretty much taking care of all the major shading, so it shouldn't be too hard to actually do what I want as far as the colores. You know what I'm saying? Just got to do it all by myself. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. So lonely. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Anybody ever heard that song? Anybody familiar with that in the chat? Nobody knows. I need to thicken some of this other stuff up. I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit. Bouncing around can be good though for your drawings. Oops, I'm slightly off camera. Sorry about that. My apologies. Okay, let me get this shadow up here in first so that my other reflections don't interfere with it. Okay. And then we can have let's do 3 on that one. And then bam, bam. One big one. This one will give a little bit of a dot. And then a line, and then a small line, and then bam. You don't gotta overthink it, really, to be honest. When you're doing shinies, you don't really need to overthink it too much. As long as you are following the basic concept, which we again earlier demonstrated with these 2 balls here, right? So you have your normal shading and then your shiny reflective shading, right? Which is it's the same idea as your regular shading. You're just going to be using lines and not fully filling in your shadows. And keeping the white edge on the edge of whatever your form is, as long as you're following those basic concepts, then it doesn't really, you don't need to stress too much. The overall effect is most likely gonna work. Let's give this one a little, yeah, let's put some over here too. Like it's reflect. You can think about it, like this could be like, oh, it's reflecting our arm right there. You can think about it if you really want to. But the main thing is when you zoom out, the overall effect is gonna work. And that's all that matters. Okay, I think all this stuff is dry. Shout out to everybody, by the way, who's been hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. I see that number going up and up and up all through the stream. I really do appreciate that. Night Ninja says, I wish I could draw as fast as you. Well, I mean, first of all, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. But I'm not really that fast, to be honest. And I feel like this is just smudging the pencil around instead of erasing it. Like for me, so I started this figure earlier before the show, like the pencil drawing for it. It took me a little while to get it all figured out. Once I have it figured out, the inking or whatever doesn't take too long, but it definitely took me, a decent amount of time. I wasn't timing it, but like when we were messaging, I'm pretty sure I was drawing it already. I was working on it. So the pencil sketch took me at least an hour. For sure. At least an hour. But the main thing with getting faster, though, I have gotten faster over time doing this. The main thing is just, well, there's a couple big factors. First of all, being comfortable with what you're drawing, like drawing things that you've drawn many times before, is a factor. But also the confidence and not being nervous to mess it up, basically. Like if you're not nervous about messing it up and you can just go in and go for it, kind of like with the shines, like I was just saying, how, you don't want to overthink it, just go for it. It's the same thing with any of this, with getting faster, is just having the confidence to go for it. Yo, thank you, Mace. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming back. I know I've seen you in here multiple times. I really do appreciate that, dude. And the kind words are very sweet. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. What time is it? I got a little bit of time here, guys. And I do want to put a touch of color on this. I've been messing around a little bit with these acrylic inks. So I normally paint with gouache, which is basically, it's like a watercolor kind of a paint. Trying to get all this pencil off here. But I've been doing some stuff with these acrylic inks. I've done two things. Actually, one more thing first. One more thing. I want to get some shadow on this. Just a little core shadow. Again, this is just like shading a cylinder, you know, but it's not metal, but I do want it to be a little bit reflective. It's kind of like leathery. Took you 40 minutes to do the Batman and then a whole hour to ink it and shade it. I mean, that's not bad, man. That's definitely not too slow, you know? That's definitely not too slow, especially if it's something, I don't know how many times you've drawn Batman, right? But, you know, and it obviously looks great. Like, you can tell that you were putting the effort in to make it look good. So, you know, speed is one of those things that kind of, it's unfortunate, but it kind of just has to happen whenever it happens, which is, I know that's annoying to hear. I feel the same. DGraves, oh my God, dude, that guy is, I'm just getting my inks ready off camera real quick. He's insanely fast, dude. Like, it's stupid how fast he is. Whenever we're drawing together, we're just sketching, you know, it drives me crazy, man. He'll just be like, bam, bam, bam. All right, drawing's done. On to the next one. And I'm like, bro, can you slow down, sir? Excuse me, sir. Do you mind relaxing, please? Give me a chance out here. So I know what you're going through. I know what you feel, what you're feeling. But it'll come. It'll come. Don't worry. All right. Let me make sure this ink is working. Doing what I want it to do. Okay. So let's get some color on here. Acrylic inks. These are cool because you can, when they dry, so I know I was talking about this a little bit on stream earlier, but like with gouache, it's a water-based paint. So when you go to layer on top of it, you know, with more gouache or whatever, it's going to reactivate the previous layers. Unless you're, you know, very careful or whatever. You're really, you know, you can kind of avoid it, but for the most part, it's going to reactivate. This stuff, once it dries, it's dry. It's staying dry. And so it just gives you different options as far as being able to layer it a little better. And like with gouache too specifically, when it dries, it tends to dry a slightly different value. So a shade, it'll be a little bit darker or a little bit lighter than the actual color that you mixed and put down. But this, so far, I've only done a couple pieces with this, but so far it's been very, I don't know, it hasn't done that. Like I'll mix the color and put it down and it stays that color, which is nice. You know, like I'll show you guys, not that one. This is one I did last night with the acrylic inks. I had done this pencil sketch the other day, and I decided to put some paint on it. I think it's kind of glaring in the light. It's one other thing is the acrylic, you know, it kind of glares in the in direct light, which is a little bit annoying when you're trying to photograph it. And then I had done this one the other day, this Goku, just kind of big for the camera here, but did this Goku, which this one actually, if you check my channel, I have a video for this one. I painted this with a paper towel. I used a paper towel. That's why it's got that cool texture on it. So definitely check that short out if you guys haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's so far these, which I mean, it's only been two drawings I've done with it, 2 sketches even really. They're just sketches. The Goku I was sketching with my son. Shout outs to Noah. I was sketching with my son Noah the other day. You know, he's like, I was getting ready to draw. He's like, I want to draw too. I'm like, all right, bro, who should we draw? He's like, let's draw Goku. And I was like, yeah, let's draw Goku. So I sketched the Goku with him, and then I don't know, it just randomly came to me. I was like, I want to try painting this with a paper towel. So yeah, I went back and painted it. I don't have. I would show you guys the Goku he drew, but I don't have it in here. But yeah, we were drawing together. It was pretty fun. My son Noah, he's more of the artsy one out of my kids. My oldest son used to color with me a little bit, but he's not as into that anymore. Not as much into that kind of thing. Okay, that's a base color. Let that dry. Let's get some green for her thing. I only have a few minutes here, but I do want to get a little bit done real quick. And then I want to finish coloring this, so I'll finish coloring it after the show. But let me get a little bit more done real quick. Kind of mix these. So what it is like I said, it's ink. So it's not a paint, you know, it's these little ink bottles, you know, and it's all like they're liquidy, right? Just like ink, but you can still, like, you can mix them together and such and get your whatever colors you're trying to make. So let me find a test piece of paper here. How's this green look? I think I want some more yellow in that. Maybe that's too much yellow. A little more blue. A little more blue. And so when you're mixing colors, the way to tell is it just takes a little bit of practice to tell if you need more of one color versus another. That's probably gonna work for me. Because she's got some green on her. This is green right here. This is green. This green is a little bit darker than I want, actually. But again, with this acrylic stuff, you can layer it on top of each other or on top of itself really easily. Mix a little more yellow in to this. I probably should have had, I might need to go and add in some more shadows to this. This piece of her arm right here is, I think I shaded it wrong. It's looking a little more metallic than latexy. I might have to go fix that, but you can layer on top of it with another, you know, you can just remix the color and just try again. And it is a little bit transparent, so you can still see the stuff underneath. But, you know, if you know that, then you can use that to your advantage. So I'm mixing a little bit more yellow in here. I want this to be a little bit brighter, and then I'll go in with I'll mix another color, kind of more bluish, to go in between this green and the black. This one's a little bit more yellowy. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. You're doing the hardest drawing you've ever done. Really? Ooh. Are you gonna? Can you share what it is, or are you keeping it under wraps for now until you do it and show me? That's cool, man. Challenging yourself. I'd love to see it. Trying to do, yeah, man. Poses and perspective, bro. That is challenging stuff. But it will definitely improve your art, especially poses. Doing lots. Do you do like do you do much gesture drawing, like just quick quick poses. That for me, doing like 1 minute, 2 minute drawings and just banging them out and really trying to get through as many poses as you can as quickly as you can. That is one thing that really helped my figure drawing. I don't do it as like all the time, but every time I do it consistently, you know, like I'll go for like 10 of those in a day or whatever. It really makes a difference on my ability. So if you haven't done that, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate you saying that. Definitely tried really hard. I'm definitely trying really hard. Like I said, I spent like a like an hour on this. I mean, I don't know exactly how long it was, but I'm pretty sure it was around an hour on the just the pencil sketch for this, trying to get the pose right and everything, and you know, getting the hands to look okay. So I appreciate you saying that, dude. I really do. Goku, ooh, that's sick, bro. Oh, that's gonna be dope. I definitely want to see that when it's done. Definitely want to see that. Okay. Real quick here. I'm pretty much out of time, but I'm gonna do real quick. Quick maths. I got this ink out and it's gonna dry on the palette. I'm not gonna be able to use it later. Oh, that is an ugly color. Did I not wash my brush off or something? Pretty sure I did. I don't know why that color was coming out so ugly. What the heck, bruh? Don't do this to me. Don't you dare do that to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's try that. I'm gonna add a little bit of a kind of orangey color in between the shadow here, kind of like you could think of it kind of like a mid-tone. It's another big key to, if you're rendering shiny gold, you want to have some oranges in there. Major key to success. You rarely do gesture drawing. That's pretty rare, bro. I definitely would recommend doing it more, honestly. Like I said, gestures, you know, I don't know if I have, hold on, let me see. Just slap some of this in real quick. Again, don't overthink it. You know, when you know the basic concept, I understand the basic concept of what I'm doing here. Just get it in there. And I'll be layering this anyway, so. Thank you again, guys, for the likes. I see that going up and up. You're the freaking Oest of Gs. You guys are the real MVP in here. But yeah, gesture drawings, man. Definitely recommend it. The one tip I will give you for gesture drawings, you know, if you are gonna do it at all, is you try not to cherry pick your poses. You know, that's a problem I ran into a lot. Is I would go, you know, I'd like go on Pinterest or go on, you know, find free packs of pose reference, and I would just spend forever just scrolling and trying to find a pose that I liked. You know, trying to find a cool pose. Oh, I gotta do a cool pose. But the point isn't really to do cool poses. It's just to do poses. Any poses. Gesture drawing for normal poses, for sitting poses, for, standing still poses, for action poses. All of them are gonna be beneficial, because the whole point is you're trying to just improve how you see the figure, basically. You're improving the way that you can break down the figure into a simple, reliable method. That's what we're looking for, is reliability, a reliable method. And it's really just reps. You know, there's a lot of different ways to actually draw the figure. You know, you can do the egg method, you can do the balloon and string method, you can do the box method, the mannequin method, you know, stick figures. You can start with a stick figure. There's a lot of different ways to actually break down the figure. And the thing with gesture drawing is it's going to help you figure out which works the best for you, right? Because like the way I draw figures and the way DGraves draws figures is going to be different. And the way that you draw them, you know, might be different. It's like the way that it works. It's just, you want to come up with a consistent, reliable way for your brain to be able to break down those things, you know? So just find, what I did is I went on like Cube Brush, I think. And you can get, there's a bunch of different free reference packs of poses that you can find. Just download one or two, download a couple of them, and just do the whole thing. You know, start at picture one and work your way through to the end. Don't, you know, if suppose you don't like, or if you don't like the way the model looks, or what, you know, whatever, just, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is to draw a bunch of figures and get the reps in. I'm gonna have to make that darker, but I think this ink is already drying on my palette over here. Gotta get used to this. But you know, the point is to just the reps, like I said. Experiment. Yeah, exactly. You're just trying to figure out what works for you. You know, because hold on, I gotta go. But let me show you real quick. Real quick. Hold on. Quick maths, everybody. Where's my pencil? All right. I don't see my pencil, so we're doing that like this. So when you're doing a figure, you can start with like an action line, you know, and you can have something like this. You'd be like, all right, this is the action line, you know, and then you draw the shoulders, and you draw the hips, and you figure out the legs. You know, this is someone like, you know, I don't know, doing something. You know, you can break, this isn't how I do figures, so it doesn't really work. You know, you can figure it out, breaking it down, like a, kind of like a stick figure, starting with the landmarks and trying to figure it out, you know, like that. You can start with a bean, where you have something like this, and then you have the arms and the legs. You know, you can have them figured out like this. Let's say this person is a ballerina. You know, you can draw an egg, or like you could draw the torso shape, and you can draw the hip shape. Again, you can be like, all right, my arms are going like that, you know, my legs are gonna do this, this leg is bent back, you know, this arm is, I don't know what this person's doing. They're doing a funky dance move. You know, the neck. You know, you can figure it out like that. You can do the balloon and string, is where you draw the head as a balloon, and then you have the action line, which is like, you know, a string, whatever. And you've got, you know, Yeah, I'm about to go right now. I'm just doing this real quick. You draw your person on top of that. And again, these are just obviously quick examples. But so there's a lot of different ways you can break it down, right? And for some people, maybe the action, having an action line maybe is the best way to do it. Or for some people, breaking it down like this, and if every drawing you do is you sitting there for an hour or whatever trying to work it out, then it's just going to take you forever to get all the reps in that you need. But if you sit there and you do 10 2-minute drawings or 10 1-minute drawings where you're just pose, and you do that every day for a week, it's going to be a huge difference for you. But yeah, definitely that's my recommendation. Yes, let's do it, bro. See those sketches. I'm excited to see that. I gotta go now. I'm gonna be a couple minutes late getting my son, but shout outs to everybody coming through for Hot Girl. Anybody who hasn't already, if you check my description, I got my other links, and I got links for the guy that I draw with, DGraves. Huge shout outs to all the likes and everybody. I really appreciate you guys. And we'll be back on Monday with another DC character. I can't wait. And I'll get this thing. I'll finish coloring this and post it as a short and all that. So later. Thanks for the birthday wishes again, Night Ninja. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.